Hey guys, this is your first flipped lesson. Hopefully this will go well. I have written flipped here so you can see immediately that that is what we're doing. So keep in mind your homework is to watch my video and take your notes in your notebook. Okay, all right, let's get started. This is the beginning of section 2-6. There you go right there. Sorry about that. And we are talking about ratios right now. And really all I want to talk about in this video is, are the ratios equal? Okay. Remember, a ratio is a comparison of two numbers by division. It can be written the following: x to y, or x to y, or x over y. We're really going to focus on the fraction part this time. Don't worry, we're not going to really do a lot with fractions. I think you'll like this lesson. The first example will be, are these equal ratios? All right, so we're looking at 2/3 and 16 over 24. A couple ways you can do this. Basically, you want to simplify the fraction. Okay, so I want to focus on this one here. If you simplify the fraction, remember you can divide both by 8 and you get 2/3. So they are equal fractions. Okay, another example, you have 6 over 10 and 2 over 5. So look at the fractions, and basically you want to determine, are they equal? So this is a reduced fraction, so I'm going to focus on this. Can I reduce this fraction? One easy way is, divide by 2 and just start reducing it. Here I get 3 over 5. Now I cannot reduce this one anymore, and they are not equal. All right, 2/5 and 3/5 are not equal. So this one would be no. Going back, I apologize. Going back up here, this one would be yes, they are. And I'm going to slide my paper up for one more example. Let's look at 1/6 and 5 over 30. Are these equal ratios? Are they equal? This one is already reduced, so I want to focus on this one. Let's divide by 5, because I know both numbers can be are divisible by 5. So here, 5 divided by 5 is 1. 30 divided by 5 is 6. 1/6 and 1/6. So yes, they are equal ratios. So here we have 3 examples on whether ratios are equal. And up here, just a reminder, there is 3 ways on how to write ratios. Again, what you are expected to do is to watch my video. And if you hear me now, you can check that off. Next, you will take your own notes. All right, so I have one more thing I want to talk about, and that is what's called a proportion. So I'm going to go to a new page. And this is on page 116. If you want to look at your book, you don't have to. But a proportion is The best way I can describe it, I'm at the top of page 116 again, like I said, is if you have A over B equal to C over D, so we have two ratios. I'm using variables where the denominator cannot be 0. That's never, you can't ever do that. The 0 can never be on the denominator. So here is an example of a proportion. I will show you, so here is 2/4 and equal to 1/2. Those are equal ratios, 2/4, 1/2, equal ratios, also a proportion. Another way to check this, and I'm going to stop here, is you can cross multiply. 1 times 4 is 4, 2 times 2 is 4, equal. See, pretty easy. All right, I'm going to stop there. Okay, I'm going to check the next day in class to make sure you have these notes. So we will start with this page and you will end with this right here. Okay, so the end. And one way for me to know that you watched the video, this is what I'm checking, that you actually are writing the end at the end of your notes. So it's a way for me to know that you watched it. I'm going to check for these words at the very end. Okay, so take a second, write the end. All right, can't wait to see how it goes and be ready to answer some pretty easy questions the next day. Thank you.